Okay, Luke, first of all, welcome to Glentoran. Just give us your initial reaction and joining the club, really.
No, I've obviously had plenty of time to think about where my next move in my career is over the pandemic. Obviously, we've had more time than I ever would before about where I want to go, and I've thought about it long and hard, and obviously met the manager and stuff, and was excited by what he had to say, and I'm delighted to be a part of what's happening at Glentoran.
And what sort of things, obviously, did Mick have to say to you? Obviously, you spoke to Mick on Monday a number of times.
Oh, it was more football, the football side of things, and where they want to go with the club and with the team, and it excited me, and I was happy to be a part of it, and they just talked about their plan over the next couple of seasons, and I'm looking forward to being a part of that.
And in terms of your sort of upbringing, you've had a decent pedigree in terms of your youth sort of football, and obviously you've played in England for a number of years, and we're in the Northern Ireland squad to the Euros. What sort of grounding did that sort of give you as a player? How was that experience?
No, brilliant. I wouldn't change it for the world. To be fair, I've obviously had my share of injuries and stuff, which maybe stumbled me a bit, but I wouldn't change anything. I've been lucky to play in England for so long and had some great experiences, as you say, with the Euros and stuff. So hopefully my experience in them things will help the team with Glentoran.
And obviously, with being away in England, you've kept an eye on sort of the local game. What have you seen of the local game here in Northern Ireland, especially with the sort of the league improving and Glentoran changing sort of from a semi-pro team to a professional team? Is that sort of the stuff that excites you?
Oh, definitely. The full-time football was obviously a big part of me signing here. I didn't want to come home and maybe only train 2 or 3 times a week, and then that would affect my performances personally as well. So the full-time football definitely had a part to play, and with the Irish League I've always kept an eye on it for as long as I've been in England, and I definitely think it's getting better over the last few years, and I'm excited to be a part of it. And
then just looking back again, being involved in that in the Euros squad, a lot of players in that Northern Ireland sort of team came through the Irish League. You kind of didn't. You went to England when you were younger. Do you see the benefits of playing in the Irish League?
Oh, there's definitely benefits to it. You're obviously thrown into the deep end. You're not going into academy football where it's a bit softer. Maybe you're into the deep end playing with men week in, week out, and you get plenty of games under your belt and plenty of experiences. So there's definitely positives to that side of it.
And then from a personal sort of level, what you touched on it there about your injuries. Just talk us through the injuries you've had, and it's kind of stumbled your career. And so I suppose you were getting back into the swing of game time before the pandemic kind of hit. So where are you in terms of your injuries, and what's your sort of personal the achievements going forward?
No, I'm feeling good now. I've obviously had plenty of time. The pandemic's obviously given me more time from a recovery. I played 5 or 6 games just before, and I was getting into the run of things again and feeling good, and then obviously that got stopped, but I'm feeling good. I've been working hard over the pandemic on my own and getting myself strong again, so I'm ready to go and ready to go.
And then what sort of player can the fans expect from yourself? You're obviously a centre half.
Yeah, well, I started off my career centre half. I've played midfield quite a bit the last few years, so I can step in and play defensive midfield or centre half, and I'm happy to do either. Whatever the manager thinks is best for the team, I'm happy to do.
And then, if you any sort of message for the fans, I'm sure you've seen a lot of the photos and a lot of the videos online of their support. So, what sort of message do you have for the supporters?
I know they're brilliant fans. I watched the Irish League when I was younger. I seen the Glentoran fans and always knew how good they were. So I'm looking forward to playing for them and doing well for them.